What's going on, web heads, and welcome back to another video on the Spider Pops channel. And today we got a wicked webtastic Marvel Legend 2-pack to show you guys all today. It's one that I've had in my collection for a while from Insomniac's Spider-Man video game from the PS4 and PS5. So in preparation for Insomniac's new Spider-Man 2 game slated to release this fall, we're going to be unboxing it for all of you guys and showing you both of these wicked webtastic figures out of the box. So it is going to be a wicked webtastic video that you definitely don't want to miss out on, so make sure you guys stick around till the end. Alright, so like I said at the start of the video, we have a wicked webtastic Marvel Legend 2-pack to go over in today's video. We have the Mr. Negative and Inner Demon Marvel Legend 2-pack.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Now this is a super awesome 2-pack. I have had this in my collection for quite a bit of time now, and I've kind of just been debating whether or not to keep it in the box or not, and today I've made the decision to take both of these bad boys out of the box. Because as you can see, this is one of those Marvel Legend boxes that they have been recently coming out with that actually does not have a window panel. As you can see on the ones back there, you can actually see all of the figures in the box, and I think they look pretty nice in the box like that, and they're super easy to display and hang up on the wall and keep them nice and mint condition. But with these figures, there could literally be a sack of potatoes in here, and I would have no idea. So I've become a bigger and bigger fan of every time I get a Marvel Legend like this, of taking them out of the box, and then I do have a few Marvel Legends to actually display around the Pop Office to actually bring a little bit of character into our Spider Pops videos. As you can see, we got our little Far From Home Marvel Legend giving us a little wave up there, so wicked awesome. I am a super huge fan of how posable and versatile all of the Marvel Legends figures are. As you can see, I just have to reach right up here, and we have another Marvel Legend right in arm's length. So they're just super cool, and with how posable they are, you can just make a whole bunch of really awesome scenes and make a whole bunch of really fun toy photography with them. So with that being said, it is going to be super fun to have this Mr. Negative and Inner Demon out of the box to actually be able to pose along with all of my other Marvel Legends here today. So as you can see on the back of the box, you can see everything that these guys are supposed to come with. You can see Mr. Negative should have a pretty massive, basically, demon energy sword right there. So gonna be super awesome to get both of these guys out of the box. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. The nice thing that I do like about these Marvel Legends that are in the closed box is they do make them relatively easy to get them out of the box without completely ruining them. As you can see, all we really have to do is pop this tab right here, and then using a half of Lego Thanos' sword from the Avengers Endgame Lego Final Battle set, all you gotta do is get it inside of the box right there, and then very carefully pry up the side of the box just like that, and you should have a pretty clean box opening on your box Marvel Legends. So super simple procedure that we do have right there, and then we can just stack up all of our Marvel Legend boxes back there, which is super convenient, especially because I still am prone to saving a lot of the boxes for my out-of-box Marvel Legends. So really appreciate how Hasbro was actually able to package these. I know we did a video probably around like 2 years ago on taking that No Way Home Marvel Legend out of the box, and that one did have a window, and it was a bit more difficult to actually get out of the box. But as you can see, this one right here, we finally were able to slide everything out of the box, and I just dropped literally every accessory out of this box. Alright, as you can see, I'm hoping we were able to recover all of the accessories off the ground, but you can see they all come in these really awesome paper containers, which is pretty cool because what I believe Marvel Legends was going for when they actually started making these boxes was to be a bit more environmentally friendly, so there isn't as much plastic actually going into the world's environment. So it is a pretty cool concept that they have actually started trying to cut back a little bit on their plastic usage, even though it is kind of weird just because they do still make, as you can see, we just recently did a review on Across the Spider-Verse Marvel Legends, and all of those still did have plastic windows, so I'm not really sure why they're doing it with some of them and not all of them, but it's alright. I think the Across the Spider-Verse Marvel Legends look really cool in the box, so I'm not really going to complain too much. And then as you can see right there, we have both of our Marvel Legends right there that, like I said earlier, these could have been 2 potatoes all wrapped up right there. We would have had no idea, so we're going to try to get both of these guys out of the box as safely as possible. They each do have a couple of cardboard tabs that are holding them into the actual slot inside of the box. So once we actually do pop those out, we should be able to get the whole figure out. So on this first one right here, we have almost got it. Oh, he's falling. He's falling. Almost there. It's okay. We got this. Faith, trust, and a little bit of pixie dust. Come on!
Eventually.
And there he is. The first Marvel Legend out of the box. We'll go ahead and just show them off one at a time. Unwrap this bad boy just like a Willy Wonka Wonka bar. And here we have it right here. That is actually pretty cool. They do have a little cardboard piece separating his legs, but we do have the Mr. Negative Marvel Legend right here. And as you can see right there, he is actually really cool looking out of the box. I'm a huge fan of the paint job that they were actually able to give him that kind of glowing skin that you do actually see him with in the game. As you can see, he has quite a bit of articulation points. You can put him in a whole bunch of cool poses, as is the case with pretty much every single Spider-Man Marvel Legend that we've been able to get for the Spider Pops collection so far. So just a really awesome figure, and I'm sure he's going to look really awesome with his Mr. Negative sword. I don't know, I'm just a huge fan of how the colors actually do pop, especially on camera. Like, I think it does come out a lot better than the front of the box actually does give it credit for. So huge shout out to Marvel Legends for the attention to detail that they actually did put in on this figure. It is absolutely amazing. Now, if you guys do have this one already for your collection, you already know that I believe when we did get this, it was retailing for around $50, so still kind of pricey, but with the amount of detail they're starting to put into these figures, it's definitely not something you can really complain about too much, because the final product of them actually being able to stand inside of whatever collection you're actually building is well worth it in the end. So sometimes you just gotta stray a little bit outside of the Peter Parker budget when it comes to some really awesome Spidey products. And that's okay. That's why we had the Peter Parker budget, so we can save up and get the cool things that we really want to get for the Spider Pops collection. So, not gonna complain there. We're just gonna struggle a little bit to get this inner demon out of the box. Come on!
One eternity later.
Feet are a little bit stuck. Alright. Come on! Release your inner demon! Ah! Got it. Alright, one Willy Wonka chocolate bar wrapper later. And here he is. Missing his leg separators with the cardboard, but that is okay. We have right here the Marvel Legends Inner Demon. And he is super cool right there. As you can see, the detail on this one is actually really incredible as well. You can see right there, the mask doesn't actually come off of him, but with the actual texture of the face sculpt, it does make it look like the mask is two separate pieces and you would have a completely different face sculpt right underneath the mask. But it is actually one solid head sculpt, so the mask is actually technically part of his face. But that is just really awesome how detailed they were actually able to make it without actually having to make it two separate pieces. So super cool right there. This one should be superposable as well. Looks like his arm's a little bent around, but him or Mr. Negative don't really need to be nearly as posable as Spider-Man. As you can see, this guy is already in preparation for his battle with some of the Marvel Legends Spider-Mans already, as right out of the box he came with a pretty tweaked leg right there. But that's pretty much the extent of the articulation with these ones. They're supposed to get a little bit bent up, just as you would expect if you were Spider-Man throwing a demon henchman off the roof. And if his leg looks a little bit like that at the end, nothing you can really do about it. Maybe don't be a demon henchman. But yeah, just really awesome. I'm super stoked that we were actually able to show this off to you guys out of the box today. Both the Inner Demon and Mr. Negative have just the most impeccable detail that Hasbro was able to put into both of these figures. So really awesome that we're going to be able to display these along with all of our other Spider-Man Marvel Legends today. I'm pretty sure actually these are going to be the first Marvel Legend villains that we're going to be able to actually have out of the box. So it will make for some pretty awesome Spider-Man toy photography to be able to post on the Spider Pops Instagram later. So make sure you guys are following the Spider Pops Instagram if you haven't already, because we do post some extra pictures and some funny Spider Pops reels that you might not be able to see on the Spider Pops YouTube. So definitely make sure to drop a follow there if you haven't already. Alright, just got all the accessories out of the box, and taking a look at Mr. Negative's actual demon sword right here. It is actually pretty cool because right here it is actually just a pretty basic, just plain white sword. But it does come with another accessory right here, and it's basically like a little Marvel Legends sheath that you put on top of it to give it that demon glow. And as you can see, pretty satisfying. Just slides right in right there. And there you have it, Mr. Negative's fully charged up demon sword. So wicked awesome right there. We'll try to put it into his hand to show you guys how it actually looks. And there we have it, Mr. Negative all iced up with his demon sword right there. Looking wicked webtastic, as you can see right there. Definitely not something you'd want to see when you're going up against Mr. Negative as a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, but wicked awesome to see as a Mr. Negative Marvel Legends. So super awesome that it does come with his energy sword right there. The different accessories it does come with is really cool. It does have a few different weapons for the other Inner Demon Henchmen, and then also for the Inner Demon Henchmen, you have actually 2 different head sculpts with 2 different demon masks that are sculpted on there. So wicked awesome. You're able to customize this to look like an assortment of demons throughout the Insomniac's Marvel Spider-Man games. And I am super stoked that they paid such close attention to detail with all the different masks, because they are like straight out of the game. Like I said, they look like 2 different pieces on the face sculpts, and both of these guys just look absolutely insane. So huge shout out to Marvel Legends for putting such insane detail into both of these figures. Super stoked that we were able to show them off for all of you guys today on the Spider Pops channel. They are absolutely webtastic, and I am really looking forward to all of the new Marvel Legends that are slated to drop this year. We currently have a Wicked Webtastic Marvel Legend 3-pack on the way in the mail, so expect a Wicked Webtastic video once we actually do get that into our Spider Pops collection. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss out on any of our Webtastic uploads in the future. We are still having a bit of trouble with our YouTube shorts, so if you do feel like helping a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man out, feel free to check out all of our Spider Pops shorts on the Spider Pops channel. Leave a like, comment, and help our YouTube shorts get out of the YouTube graveyard. The Spider Pops YouTube community of awesomeness would greatly appreciate it. But with that being said, that's going to do it for today's Wicked Webtastic Marvel Legends video on the Spider Pops channel. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below if you enjoyed it. But that is going to do it for today's Wicked Webtastic video on the Spider Pops channel. So make sure you guys are staying safe out there, staying frosty and having fun, of course. Have an amazing rest of your day, webheads. Bye-bye.
Just like flies, look out. Here comes the Spider-Man.
Oh no. It's stuck. Well, at least we got lunch. Nice.